What's good, GSU? I'm Leslie.
I'm Cami.
And today, me and Cami are here discussing our thoughts on the March for Our Lives campaign. My thoughts on it, I may have some negative views, but my only thoughts before reading the articles that I read about it were simply that it's getting a lot more publicity than the Black Lives Matter campaign, when in actuality, they're the same basic campaign, except for one's fighting against the police and black people, and then one's fighting against school shootings and everybody. So at the end of the day, it's all about guns. It's all about gun control. So if that was the problem when we were talking about the police brutality, why was it such like kicked under the rug? But now all of a sudden, you guys can march for everything. You can go to the White House with it. You can go to various places to try to relay your message. But when it was us colored people talking about it, we were wrong. What's your thoughts, Cami?
I just feel like I'm here to stop gun violence, stricter gun laws, of course. And it's very empowering to see like young kids, doing the march and walking out of school at a certain time, like getting together and protesting what they believe in. But it's all fine and dandy. But as far as the Black Lives Matter movement, we have said don't shoot, hands up, don't shoot, like how many times? But whenever there's a white person in front of the camera, then it's different. Then it's okay. But when we started Black Lives Matter, it's like, oh, it's just a hashtag. A hashtag's not going to fix anything. But now all of a sudden, March for Our Lives, this hashtag, oh, it's supposed to change everything. And
The world.
Exactly. Like I just don't agree with that. We've been protesting gun violence. But because of the color of our skin, you don't want to hear us. Because whenever it comes to police officers and black men or women, then it doesn't matter. Even black children, let's look at Tamir Rice. Like, if you really want to think about it, I mean, like I said, I'm definitely here for the march. But it's like, when will we receive equality? So that's just my concerns on it. But let's see what the students have to say.
I thought everybody's entitled to their own opinion, It's good that the young folks are now getting a chance to speak, but it's time for it to be heard, Just because you speak doesn't mean anything. Like, if somebody reciprocates what you're saying, then that's actually going to, cause action to be moved.
I think the campaign is really important for the country. I think if there's something wrong in the country, we should all feel like we're able to march, to speak our voice, to use our freedoms of speech.
I think that the march would, give light to people that don't know what's going on, and it wouldn't have a bad effect. It'll just help and save possible lives.
I think it's for a good cause because it's very unfortunate what happened. It's very sad and tragic what happened, and it continues to keep happening.
I believe, gun violence just is terrible, and I think, violence in general, I think is the lack of love. If we all love each other, we wouldn't want to harm each other. God is pure love, love is protection, and God wants to protect everyone. He's all powerful.
I feel like it's a good cause, but I don't think it's very fair to the Black Lives Matter movement because of the simple fact that the Black Lives Matter movement is based off of the gun violence, but the only difference is that it involves police. So I think a lot of people don't take it as seriously because it doesn't affect so many people and it affects a larger group. And I feel that a lot of people should have had the same energy when the Black Lives Matter movement was going on.
So do you feel like the March for Our Lives campaign is going to have an impact on gun violence? Do you want it to? Like, how
Of course.
Right.
This campaign, I believe, if with more support, this campaign, can bring people together through love and make people realize that, through love, we can change a lot of things.
I mean, you can't say it's a waste of their time because we don't know the outcome that's going to come from it, but it could either have a positive or no effect at all. I don't think it would cause a negative effect.
I don't think, that's going to come to a point very soon, but at least some regulations should, be enforced at least.
I think it's very great that a lot of people have spoken out, and one of the speakers there was an 11-year-old girl who spoke about the simple fact that a lot of African-American females that were shot and killed by due to gun violence weren't even in the news that much.
We got several opinions on the March for Our Lives campaign, and we look forward to seeing what you have to say as well.
Yeah, Selena Gomez is canceled.
Feel free to drop any of your opinions and or views of this topic down below, and follow us on all social medias at WGGSU. Bye.